Just a little bit. Didn't really make much of a change, though, did it? Hello, everybody. Welcome into Sunday night, September 21st, 2025. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies tonight are represented by William Dawson, Bill, Rich, Greg, Sam, Darren, and Chris and Max. Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Don't think we have Zoom audio over on YouTube. And Jeff Ryman is late from lost wages.
but had to answer Charlie's question.
Yeah, I think we do. It's just a little laggy. Let's go take a glance. Let's look at chat.
Bingo.
Yeah, really. Greg Guy, first. I beat you guys again. So I'm going to tally it this week. See how many times he gets first. And no, I'm not cheating, giving Greg an update, any kind of heads up saying, hey, I'm getting ready to go schedule it. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? I actually did that once. I actually sent Greg a message that says, hey, I'm about to go live. Greg was like the 13th person to join that night. Missy's channel says, hi, the chat opened up. Yeah. Usually right when I get it scheduled, it does open up and it does what it's supposed to do. Yes, I have on my Peyton Manning shirt. Didn't jinx the Colts today at all, which I figured it would. I can't believe they actually played a really good game today. I was here and liked that the chat was not open yet. Smash that like button. Yes, by all means, please smash the like button. We got 8 likes right now, and I have 11 people that 10 concurrent viewers, but it only shows 2 views. Again, YouTube's analytics. Who knows what they are like?
I
One
only
fish says
see
hi.
2 likes.
Uh-huh.
I
I
only
got
see
9.
2 likes.
According to the studio, and I'm only watching it on the studio, I show 11 concurrent, 9 likes.
Refresh.
Who knows?
Damn, 11.
Yeah, it just jumped. John Williams
Boy,
says,
who are you paying?
ancient Chinese secret. John says, talk to me tomorrow. I know what's going on, and my prayers and condolences go out to John, and I hope everything starts to get a little better from him. He's had a rough couple of weeks. Jazz J, Purple Hand, like done, sir. Thank you, Jazz. Rick Lake says, good evening. Charlie Purdy says, good evening. And Rick and Charlie are having some conversation back and forth. Charlie said he had a great day. He spent the day outside playing. He spent the day out playing hockey for the first time this year. A couple questions come to mind. Was it on ice? Was it on rollerblades? If it was on ice, was it indoor or was it outdoor? I know he lives in the Boston area, so
or was it just horse hockey?
Yeah, really. Was he think he was playing hockey? He's playing football. Charlie says hi to Jeff, and I just had chat jump on me a lot. Charlie's friend just got back from Vegas and said it was really quiet and prices are probably through the roof, and he's asking if that's true. Yes, I'm sure that it is. I mean, everywhere.
That's why I was late. I was answering Charlie.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm going to claim anyway.
I didn't know Rick did gymnastics. Cool. He said his sports days are over. Yeah, with the exception of attempting to play golf now and then, my sports days are way over. I do want to get out and play some golf, but it's probably not going to be this week. We've got a lot of rain scheduled for this week. Used to do a lot of biking is what I do. Yeah. And I know Rick is itching to get back on the bike and get some trips in. And I hope that happens for him pretty soon. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, gives us the turquoise waving hand. Yeah, biking. I mean, I see people bike all the time. I personally probably wouldn't be able to ride a bike from my garage to the street because it's downhill, so I'm going to coast. I don't know if I can get back up that hill though. It's a steep hill. Missy's channel's giving me some emojis. Thank you, Missy. Watched a little bit of hers tonight while I was setting up for the stream. LMPH has got ads, Yeah, I was watching on Google, and everyone I was watching, there were ads, and I watched the ads, trying to be supportive here. Nightbox says, "Welcome, sir. Thanks for being here." That's because Ellen said, "Hello, Sir Ken." And the way, if you put hello in front of anything, I believe it's going to say welcome and then whatever. Um, I don't know for sure. I did make Mike Wojcik joins us again. Cool. Thank you, Mike. Mike was on Zoom earlier today. Annie PH blog says, "Good morning. It for you it could be morning. For me it's 10:05 at night, which kind of is morning. I took an extremely long nap this afternoon. Didn't get up till a little after 8, and I wanted to get up like a little after 6 because I had things to do. Uh, all I had was white screen and the box would not open up. I tried refreshing the screen, but it did not work. I don't know if she's talking about my channel or her channel. Um, I have things happen like that from time to time. Usually a refresh will take care of it, if not a restart. Speaking of restarts, I had to restart my DaVinci machine today because I locked it up trying to roboscope something out. Roto, not robo, R-O-T-O, not R-O-B-O, because I've been called out on that. And I locked it completely up. It was crazy. I ran a memory test. My memory's fine on the computer. My memory's horrible. Where were we?
Well, I
Um,
didn't know Roto-Rooter ran on a computer.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I think that's one of their, if you read the fine print, it's in there somewhere. Long Dog joins us. What prompted the discussion about bicycle ride? That's something I should do to get some blood flowing in my legs. Yeah, playing golf will do that as well. Uh, Rick mentioned about his athletic days, and Charlie mentioned that Rick does bike rides, and that's what prompted that.
Well,
And thank you for
Rick
being
has done
here.
bike rides like 60 miles out and back.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's done some daily extremely long. I mean, I don't know. For me, probably riding
I
from
would
here
get
to
halfway out and they would find me laying on the side of the road.
I wouldn't get. I don't think I'd get that far. And I'm quite sure if you build up to it, and Rick's a seasoned bike rider, I am not.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably have to get with someone and say, okay, at 66 years of age, I want to start riding a bike, and my eventual goal is to ride, I don't know, down to Evansville, maybe, I don't know, maybe over to Cincinnati. I don't know, it's a 2 hour car drive,
How
so you ought to
far
be
is
able,
it down to where you grew up?
oh, it's 40 miles. It's easy. I could do that. That's a simple.
Is it relatively flat both ways? Or?
I, Depending on how you go, you're going to encounter two hills, and it's the same hill going and coming. If you go the sort of kind of over the river and through the woods way, that's all flat. But that literally means going north, east to go due west and then south. Um, I don't know. I don't know that it's worth it. Rick says 90 some miles a few years ago by the time I got home.
Mm.
My hat is off to you, Rick. That is a long, long way to
Then
ride.
you could ride to Pennsylvania and see Joshy, and then you both can ride. He get on his bike, you get on yours, and ride to Sheraton.
That's a hard no. It's a no. There's another H word that comes to mind, but that's a hard no. Long dog, Q
No.
E E, yeah, really. QEMM kind of issues cause that kind of crash you describe it. Usually memory locations. I don't know what QEMM is, but I'll look it up after the stream. And I'm trying to keep an eye on not by. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to speak because I still haven't mastered the English language. So this afternoon at noon, yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Would you have a hard time keeping up with Joshy, or would he have a hard time keeping up with you?
Well,
That's
um, I don't know. That's a fair question. I haven't been on a bicycle. I haven't been on a motorcycle either in a long while, but I haven't been on a bike in probably, I would say 51 years. Once I got my driver's license, is in my car, baby. I had a '68 Camaro. Trust me, I didn't ride my bike nowhere after that. I was in my car, and then when I got my motorcycles, plural, I had three at one time. which is stupid when you think about it because you can only ride one at one time. But I had three. And the price was right, and there was some dealing going on, and I ended up with three, which worked out good because I could swap parts. I was swapping motorcycle parts like some people I know swap computer parts, and I went through that phase of life, and then I went into the military, and then everything changed. I don't even think I rode a bike in the military. Went on a lot of hiking in Germany. I went on a lot of hiking military. I did a lot of how do I word this? When I was in Germany, I went on a lot of walking, hiking trails as not part of being in the army. But in Korea, we did a lot of over the mountains and through the woods, and we weren't going to grandma's house, believe me. Uh, it was a little over 10 hours. Oh my gosh. It'd take me all day to do that. I could leave at 6 a.m. and I probably wouldn't be back till 9, 10 o'clock at night. That's horrible. Any PH Vlogs gives us 3 green hearts. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's an old school terminology. I don't think computers technically use that system anymore, but it's still within the structure of computer operations. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Now, I did go back and double check it. In fact, DaVinci is still running if Greg would like to see the progress I've made on that. And I was able to go back and roboscope out what I was trying to do with no problem. And I can get everything done but two little areas, and I'm still fighting that. I do have the luxury of saying, you know what? Magic Mask done. It's pretty cool. Rick says it's 10 hours. My first car was a 68 Camaro SS. Yeah, mine wasn't an SS. It was Le Mans Blue, 327 3-speed, bucket seats. It was nice. It was very nice. Roto. Yeah, Roto. I don't know. One of the two. Just you guys know what I'm talking about. Magic Mask. Magic Mask. Magic Mask. Can't can't go wrong with the Magic Mask. Or wait, can you? You can. I've screwed up a lot of Magic Mask stuff. Um, Ellen says hello to her sister Annie, which is not her sister, but it's a Filipino thing. Ellen, are you streaming later tonight? Ellen and I are connected on Facebook as well, as are Jeff and I, as are Greg and I, as are Darren and I, as are Chris and I. I think Bill and I used to be. I'm not sure if we still are or not. Rich, you're not on Facebook, are you?
I have my own thing on Facebook.
Oh, you are. Okay. All right. I'm in the process of not going to Facebook as often. I'm still going to stay with it. I just decided just to not visit it every day. Right now, I have a problem with Facebook in that I only see like 3 posts. One from the Greenwood Chatter thing that my sister put me on for employment, and then 2 from a couple of friends, and it's the same 3 things every day, every day, every day. I get my Facebook messages from the homies and other people, but there are no new posts. And then when I go look at their individual pages, they got a lot of things going on, and some of which I find interesting. So I don't know what's going on with that. I do have something to talk to the homies about afterwards that I found very interesting today. Um, I think you'll find it interesting, but it's dealt with. I'll put it that way. Earlier today, I did a live stream from noon till about 9, about 35 minutes later, 35, 40 minutes later, using Prism live stream. Right now, it's a successful failure. I still do not have any watch hours from it. It still has not processed. I'll check it after the stream because I'll check my numbers like I do every night, and I doubt that it's processed yet. But you would think after 10 hours it should have processed. I don't anticipate I'm going to get anything out of it, and I had nearly 2 hours of watch time from that. It was very successful. I stumbled through some things. Really didn't have anything planned to talk about other than I wanted to have a definite amount of people show up for a definite amount of time to have a specific amount of watch hours, which I took care of that because I brought up my calculator to determine the watch hours. And as we got more people joining and the average time went up, once it got to almost 2 hours, I said, that's plenty. I shut it off. Good to go.
Hey, I got a question.
I'm
Do
sorry, we closed for questions. Oh, you missed it by 2 minutes, Chris. Man,
the
go ahead.
YouTube channels, like the news channels, all the news channels have a YouTube channel. Do they make money?
Sure they do.
They do make money off that.
I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating they would. Why wouldn't they? They're a
Well, I just
YouTube,
didn't know. I just
they're a
didn't know if they
YouTube
would
creator.
because
I
Well, I
mean,
mean, why
unless,
would they do it if they weren't making money?
well, that's a good point too.
I know
Exactly.
that, but I'm just asking. I mean,
Yeah.
You know?
I
And you
don't
know
know.
more than I
Thank
do
you,
about
Annie.
it.
I appreciate that. Rick Lakes is connected, or Annie is connected to Rick. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Like to get Rick's channel built up and um, see what we can do, get him going. I haven't looked at Ghetto. I looked at his. Well, it's not a true statement. I looked at Ghetto for about 2.5 minutes today. He had been screaming for a little over 68 minutes. No likes, no comments, no nothing. And Ghetto's audio was
he's messed it up again, hasn't
So
either
he didn't
that or
have any sound.
you could hear the game, and every now and then you could hear him maybe blurt something out. Well, you could because he was like, "Ah, oh, that scared me. Oh, oh." He's played that
What I
game long
find
enough.
interesting is that several channels I watch now have very soft sound and others don't. And I can't find anything in my own settings that has anything to do with it.
Just your volume control. That's all. I mean, your
Well, I
settings.
mean, I
No,
can turn the volume up sometimes and it really doesn't help.
really,
he?
So,
that's
Noticed that
weird.
too.
Got a quick question for Missy. Missy says she's in CD time, so that's Central Daylight Time, which puts her anywhere from northern or southern Indiana all the way out to what? Arizona, I think. Didn't it go
well, that's
west?
around Colorado, New Mexico, and then you get into mountain time.
Right, and then you get, well, briefly you get into Mountain Time, and then you get into Pacific Time.
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Okay. All right, cool. Been through Oklahoma a few times. Lived in Texas for a
Oh, I
few
have been
years.
to
Yeah,
Oklahoma a lot.
yeah.
Was where
Jeff
my
goes,
little boy
Oklahoma. You
came
want to talk Oklahoma?
from. And
um,
that's where I will be after I croak, actually. So,
Currently storming. Oh, I hate to
mm,
hear that because that's probably headed my way. That's not good. Jeff Ryman, sometimes it could be goofiness in the audio driver. Next time it happens, just reboot the machine.
no,
No,
I can
I
switch from one channel to the other during the same session. One of them soft and the other one's normal volume.
right. And that's
But
probably on their end.
I'm thinking it's on YouTube's end somehow or other, but
Right.
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious as to how my audio is. I look at the mixer. I will check it at the beginning by turning the volume up a little bit on the studio so I can just hear that
Well,
it's
let me
going
ask
out.
a dumb question. If I switch from one channel to another,
Yes.
is it possible I'm going to a different YouTube server?
Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah. Boy, speaking of the devil, there's Ghetto, there's GFN right there. Ghetto Fortnite joins us. Hello, Ghetto. I don't know if he's watching or not, or if he just did the customary hi and blinked out. Hopefully, he gave me a like as well. I did watch Brian's part one today. Really interesting. Very cool. Enjoyed it. Looking forward to part two coming out. Um, kind of a lazy day today. Didn't watch any NASCAR. I know there was a NASCAR race. I have no idea who won, which is really weird for me. I usually keep up with that.
Nope, still at 12 likes, 12 before and 12 after he was
Yep,
here.
I see 11 concurrent viewers, 12 likes, total of 18 views, and the chat rate is currently 7. I have no idea what the chat rate, how it's determined. I think Doug tried an experiment one of his Saturdays to say, well, look, he was looking at
Mm,
the graph and he's saying,
yeah,
well, there's one, there's two, and he was saying, well, there's the
yeah,
chat rate. It's way over my head.
yeah. I did a
Ghetto
lot of
says,
yard
I'm
work in
here.
front of
Hi,
my
Ellen.
house.
Do what, Jeff?
Did a lot of yard work in front of my house today, and it was painful
Yeah, I
because I
can
had to
imagine.
stiffen it Well, I have a stiff neck from sleeping crooked on it last night. Everything I was doing, I was pulling on that neck muscle for some reason.
My fingers are so crossed right now that I don't have to mow my lawn anymore this year. And I know it's early,
Oh,
it's only
well, I mean,
September.
in a week, my grass was this high
Wow. Mine's
because it's
dead.
cool. Well, we got rain and we got cooling off.
My grass is dead.
Greg slipped out here and fertilized it for me.
Speaking of Greg, did you go to Lowe's today, Greg?
Yes, I did.
Did you go to Walmart today, Greg?
Nope.
Oh, you better hurry. You got about 39 minutes, I believe. Now, are your
Till the end of the
Walmarts
day.
are your Walmarts 24 hours yet, or are they still closing at 11?
I think they close at 11.
Yeah. Kyle Castro, the drummer boy. Hello,
Are they
Kyle.
going back? Are they gonna go back to 24 hours?
I've heard rumors some are and
Selected
some
ones,
aren't.
I think.
Yeah, very selective.
All the ones that I'm familiar with near me in Vegas are still not 24-hour.
Open
I
at
don't
6
think
and close at midnight.
11 or midnight. I don't remember which. The one closest to me. I haven't gone around at midnight looking at the others, nor do
Yeah,
I plan to.
I haven't gone to Walmart now. I just give my niece some money and let her run over and get it. It's only 2 miles away, but
Well, that's about how I got to go about a mile and a half, 2 miles.
now do you have a market in your area?
Yes, it's
Walmart.
at a separate location. It's also about a mile and a half to 2 miles. It's right beside my bank, actually. Although I don't go to the Walmart market ever. I went there to pick up something I had delivered to Walmart once because it was the closest place. And they did not have any personnel manned cash registers at all in the
No,
market.
no,
None.
right. That's all the marketplaces I've ever been to are that way. Fortnite, Ghetto Fortnite says, "Hi Rick, just saw it on top of my display. Do we want to even go down the road what it is?"
No.
All those in favor? Yeah, exactly. Put a 2 in chat. Oh my goodness.
Or
Yeah. Where's that button at? Be like the America's Got Talent. Hit that big red X or whatever it is. LMPH is still watching. I'm still here.
you remember the Gong Show where they'd stick a hook out and pull somebody back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Chuck Ferris, I believe, was the Gong Show, was he not?
Don't remember.
I think that's who created it. Oh, I said hi to him. All right. Cool. Thank you, Rick. Um, I'm trying to keep up with chat best I can. I've got this laid out pretty close to the way I like it. Little bit of tweaks here and there. Long Dog says Chuck Ferris. Yeah, I thought that's who that was. He had his fingers in a lot of game shows. I do know that. I don't know if any of them were successful or not. And by successful, we're talking Jeopardy,
His
Hollywood
name was
Squares.
Chuck Barris.
Oh, Barris? I thought it was Ferris. I think you're right. Be it far, be for it away. That was for Rick because he said, be for. Okay, no problem, Ghetto. We got it. No problem. And Long Dog has been. Long Dog's. Oh, yeah, Long Dog's got a channel. I don't know if he's got any content or not. I do appreciate everyone connecting with everyone. I know Ghetto's got
Wikipedia
his.
article on Chuck Barris shows him with the gong in hand.
Well, think about it. Have you
Well,
ever watched America's Got Talent? It's just this year's version or this generation's version of the Gong Show. I've seen some fantastic.
he worked on American Bandstand to start with,
I didn't know that.
not on camera. He was a
Di-
standards and practices person.
Which does what?
Don't know. His first show was The Dating Game.
I kind of knew that. You know the dating
The
game
Newlywed Game.
with God, who was the host of the dating game?
And
I can
then they
see
got a big section on the Gong Show.
Something Laurie. Chuck Laurie?
maybe Chuck Lorre
Chuck
was in.
Lorre is the producer of, among other things, The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon.
Yeah, he left the game genre and went over to sitcom. The dating game had a lot of young stars in it. Jim Carrey was on there. That's the only one that comes to mind because I just watched that on a thing. Yes, all the time. Yeah, I watch reels on Facebook and I watch a lot of America's Got Talent. A lot of the magicians are so talented that I share it with other people. And I catch one out of Britain and they've got some good ones as well. Um, but if you think about it, the Gong Show had some talented people and a lot of not talented people on it.
Where the hook came out.
Exactly. I would be where the hook came in if it were me. So Chuck Woolery. Wintermute says Chuck Woolery. I'm thinking
Yeah.
he was the dating game, I believe.
Chuck Barris said his first success was the dating game in the
Huh.
Wikipedia article.
No, who did the no? Okay, maybe Chuck Woolery did the Newlywed Game.
No, that was Barris too.
He was the host. He was the guy up there.
Well, I won't say he was the host, but it was his creation.
Oh,
According to the
okay.
Wikipedia
All right.
article.
All right.
I don't know who the host was. Wasn't that on twice? Wasn't there the Newlywed Game, then later the new Newlywed Game?
Oh, they have redone. I mean, you've got the Hollywood Squares. What's My Line? To Tell the Truth. All of those Jeopardy. All of those have been remade and remade at least one time, at least two times. I haven't watched Jeopardy now in I don't know 6, 7 months. I just lost interest. I kind of got to where I really suspected it was rigged, and I'll say that, and it's just my opinion, but I'll say that because one contestant will be thousands, 10,000 ahead of everyone else. No way, no way they're going to lose, right? And all of a sudden, here comes the third place person, knock, 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 and they end up winning the show.
Yeah, well, here, the dating game was not hosted by Chuck Barris. It was his creation, hosted by Jim Lang.
That's why we all remembered old Jimmy Boy, Jim Lang. Okay.
And the Newlywed Game, but it was originally created by somebody else, and Bob Eubanks was the host
The dating game.
of the Newlywed Game.
Oh, the Newlywed Game, right. I get those two
Yeah,
confused.
Eubanks was been on a lot of contestant-based shows.
Yes. Gordo or Fortnite. Ghetto Fortnite asked Ellen, are you still here? She might be watching. Dick D. Bartolo, Mad Magazine's maddest writer.
Hey, we're almost to go into way overtime.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes away. If I can read my clock right. Yeah, minute and a
Hey,
half,
you're up to
actually.
16 likes now.
What can I say?
I'll give you another
Yeah, I
one.
like Mad Magazine. Long Dog mentions that.
Yeah.
I seen one a while back on Facebook, and now it's starting to creep in every day, 2 and 3 or 4 times a day. And I usually watch. As a matter of fact, now that I think about this, I only get that on my phone. I never get it on the computer. So the algorithm's got to be different for the phone and the computer. I really wish it was on the computer because that way I don't have to expand it on my phone and then expand it again so I can read it. Ellen's still here, or Ghetto, if you're looking for Ellen. Ellen, are you streaming tonight? I didn't know if you answered that from me earlier or not. Long Dog's memory is really straight. Join the crowd. You're getting there. You're gonna fit right in. Can't hold a thought more than a couple minutes. Now we are into overtime. Yep, we are, which is good. This has been a good night. Bringing back some old memories. Of course, we're old people. Don't say it, Jeff.
Remember Groucho Marx?
Vaguely.
I'm trying to think of what was the name of his show.
The Groucho Marx Show?
What's
No,
my
it-
line?
No, not What's My Line. That was a show, but that wasn't his. Something about your life, maybe?
You bet your life.
Let me see.
With what? What about the show with Wally
You Bet
George?
Your Life,
You Bet Your Life. Okay. Okay.
according to Wikipedia. It was on both radio and TV. Hmm.
Ellen, it really helps me when you put your name in white so I can see it a lot easier. Gotta make up your mind. First you complain white, but anyway, the thing I remember growing up, and for some reason I'm not sure why, but I remember watching W.C. Fields a lot. Um, and I'm not sure why. I knew of the Marx Brothers and I was aware of Groucho, but I don't have that many memories of. I know he had a cigar all the time and he was all the time waving it and whatnot. But W.C. Fields, for some reason, my mom and dad watched a lot of their movies. Ghetto actually said thank you. He didn't say thank you. Good job, Ghetto. All right, let's see if the outro is going to work. We're at 31, and I'm going to push the button about right. Now, anyone know if Jackie Gleason, does anyone know if Jackie Gleason's show still on Love His Golf Skit? Still Love His Golf Skit. I've never seen it. Jackie Gleason was another good one as well.
Yeah, his main show, like The Honeymooners, was just a skit on that. He had several other characters he played. He had skits from on his main show, and The Honeymooners was popular enough that it got its own show at some point.
Another show I remember growing up watching, I think because my mom liked it, was Carol Burnett.
Oh yeah.
That was Tim Conway, Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence.
Sometimes when Tim Conway got going, he would ad lib things, and
Oh my gosh, I know. And they did
the rest of them were sitting there trying not to laugh.
yeah, trying not to laugh. Yeah, yeah. His
And
dwarf,
what's the gal that was on there with her who played Mama in Mama's
Vicki
Family
Lawrence.
Values?
Vicki Lawrence.
Right, I saw an interview with her, and she was just trying to do what was on the script and whatever. And Tim Conway one night went on and on and on, and they were trying to play some game where you pass questions to each other.
Right.
And anyway, when after Conway got on with his spiel, it's on YouTube someplace, you can watch this, that Carol Burnett hands the thing to Vicki Lawrence and says, well, what he says? He said, well, that little asshole. And everybody on set just fell over on the floor. That was the first time she really went off script, apparently, in Carol's show.
Yeah, I know Tim Conway used to all the time, and I know Harvey Korman really couldn't keep it together sometimes. He had to literally turn away
Well,
to
this
keep from
one,
laughing.
Tim Conway had this thing, and I think it was maybe in this, he went on about the two Siamese elements. They were connected at the trunk. And instead of going, they could only go, something like that.
I have to do some YouTube research tonight. All right, let's see if the button's going to work.
All that
Here we
stuff's on
go.
YouTube someplace.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
But the scroll's working. That timed out pretty good. All right, everybody, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Ask for the credentials. I will get them to you, and we will get you up on the panel and get to know you a little bit better. You get to know us, and if you're tech-minded, by all means join. If you're wanting to reminisce, by all means join. If you just want to join to see a bunch of old grouchy men complain, by all means join. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
I didn't see my name. You got to rerun it.
You got to put a comment in chat. Okay. So,
I was busy eating my ice cream.
oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Speaking of eating, what'd you have for dinner tonight? We're going to go another 20 minutes.
2 jalapeno and cheddar cheese hot dogs with hot spicy mustard and jalapeno ketchup and loads of onions.
No potatoes, no chips, no anything else, no pasta.
Nope.
What's that diet called where you don't eat anything but meat? Carnivore. Are you on the carnivore diet?
Nope.
Greg's on.
What
Greg
the
goes.
hell I want?
I was going to say Greg's on. Now I'm on the Greg Guide diet. All right, everyone. I'm not going to rerun it. Well, Greg, put a comment in there so you can see your name. Just put something in there. VH Ringer ham and Swiss on croissants. Oh, that sounds really good. I love croissants. Absolutely love croissants. Great guy. That sounds like my kind. I had just no onions. The onions go on top of everything else. Cool. Greg says, don't bother me. I'm taking a nap. All right. We have a bonus outro tonight. VH, good to see you, my friend. I really appreciated your emails and I really liked your upload today. If you guys have not watched VH Ringer's upload, you should go watch it.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Sure, but I think it actually, as people chat, that it just puts their names in as a chat. I'm really surprised it doesn't repeat them. That'll do it for tonight. Please join us on the Zoom at k.z00m@gmail.com and go from there. Have a great night, everybody. See you tomorrow. 2 streams tomorrow. That's 2, not 4.